Alright, guys, today is the year of skateboarding video games. We got Tony Hawk's 3+4, we got Skate 4, and we have this video from a small channel. Skate 4 is in trouble, playtesting news. I saw a lot of pushback on Skate 4, going microtransactions this, microtransactions that. Everyone thoroughly hates microtransactions and the online only stuff, so why don't we see what the deal with Skate 4 is.
Another video on the channel, and yes, again, it has been a long time since I last uploaded, but again, I did say that I would get something out as soon as I got the news. These videos do take a bit more time to upload because I tried to get new screenshots, new footage of the game
recent.
to incorporate into this.
2 weeks ago!
So let's just jump right into it for once, because I usually talk a lot. Skate released something called The Grind, which is their new platform to talk about the things that are happening with the playtesting. They mainly answer some of the questions that have been asked for so long that even
it's like
though
a
they
forum?
probably have already given answers directly to us, a lot of people haven't picked up on them, so they've kind of made a blog surrounding everything to do with Skate. So it's basically about us, the players, and they want our questions, they want our feedback. That doesn't mean they're drastically gonna change everything about the game just because we
Physics
say
look
so.
crazy. I mean, it looks alright.
They are listening and they really want to hear what we have to say.
It's just the microtransactions kill you. You go skating in real life, you get hit with microtransactions everywhere. You go play Skate online, you get hit with microtransactions. Is there not any escape?
Let's get volume 1 of The Grind rolling. What's happening with the Skate Insider playtest?
Wait, what is this, a blog? That's capitalism? I mean, isn't it funny that I'm complaining about microtransactions while I have the ability to give me microtransactions on my broadcast?
They've begun testing the game
Hypocrite.
in a 24/7 online, non-shutting down. As far as I could understand, it would be every couple of months before that they would open new tests and let new people in. Now it seems like they are inviting people in waves, but the test keeps going on, so the people who have access will continue to have access, and they will invite more people in as
I think I have access.
The game continues. They've been testing their virtual currency. That was actually leaked, that they had virtual currency already in the test, so I think that's why they're kind of addressing it now in this kind of blog format. And I never had anything drastically bad to say about it. Like, if you don't want to spend money, don't spend your money. No one is forcing you. But I did find it kind of odd, but I'm glad that they're addressing that. They were just testing out, seeing if there would be any bugs with the system. Because if someone wants to spend money on the game, the worst thing that could happen was that they never got the item they received, or the money that they were sending in never actually came of anything. Like, the money would just be declined or something like that. So testing that is a great concept. They've invited more than 200,000 players into the playtest, which I think is a massive amount. I did kind of expect it to be less. I would have probably guessed around 100,000 maybe, but 200,000 is...
I guess I really don't know much about gaming, because to me it seems like, why are you giving 200,000 people to play your game? Why don't you just release the game?
Saying 30k posts on the forums, 20k survey responses. I mean, these are great numbers. It means that people are actively talking about the game and figuring out what could be the best solution to
they're working on the
possible issues that players would find. So I'm actually really happy to see this. They're sending out another wave of invites in June. Here comes my theory. In June, Summer Games Fest, June 6th, takes place again. Last year, in June, we saw that Skate actually participated, and that's when we got the very first, like, actual trailer for the game, where they said, hey, we're still working on it, but we're inviting more people in, and we got more looks at the map. It had better graphics, so it was kind of like their way of continuing to push the game forwards and inviting more people in and getting people aware that, yes, this thing is still happening. So that the fact that it falls in June around Summer Games Fest, around Go Skate Day, kind of gives me the vibes that we might see something from Skate at Summer Games Fest again this year, which I think would be a super awesome thing. Then we get a little photo. I actually really like the graffitis here. the graphics look way better in my opinion, and the characters look a lot more realistic, if you ask me. I could be totally wrong though, but that's my observation. Then they have some fun statistics.
More than 16 million kickflips. More than 4.8 million 50-50 grinds landed. Nothing but bolts. Oh my goodness.
That says 16 million kickflips.
I was playtesting Skate for a while ago, but got bored once I unlocked everything I wanted. I could see that.
50-50 grind.
All I want is a story mode. That's all I fucking want out of any skate game. I don't care if it's realistic. I don't care about the physics. Give me a sick story where I become sponsored little kid and go skate with the pros. That's literally all I want.
That's 15 school buses. That's actually a cool statistics. 40 million total wipeouts. If I was in the test, that would be all me. 6.5 million challenges completed. So people are doing challenges. That's awesome.
Just remake Tony Hawk's Underground. Please.
Awesome. Oh, now we get to the community questions. Skate still launching in 2025. I said this in my last video. It is still launching in 2025.
I care about the physics, but I love Skate 2. I mean, it's cool, but it's like we already have, like, when I was not really actively following when Skater XL and Session came out. I kind of like didn't follow for a long time, and then they just appeared and existed to me. But when I play them, yeah, it's fun, it's cool, but it is like really like a skate simulator, and like there's pros and cons, right? That's sick. They've invented Skate Simulator. But at the same time, is like Skate Simulator is sort of fun, but then also it's like, man, I kind of just want to relax and just casually play and appeal to like non-skaters. Skate Simulator mainly appeals to skaters, you know, and like skaters also like to just go skating in real life rather than play Skate Simulator. Whereas like that's why Skate 3 was so popular. It's sort of, well, Tony Hawk's and Skate 3 were popular because it kind of like was simple enough that it was reminiscent of skating and that it kind of tied into like skate simulation, but then at the same time it was still like in mainstream appeal that people like, oh, I can crash really funny, I can go really fast, I can jump over the bridge. People like started to really adapt it like that. Same as Tony Hawk. Yeah, I can grind the power lines, I can do a 900. But then in the Skater XL Session ones, it's like, all right, I'm gonna heel flip front blunt this bench, and it's like so hard to do, and you're like, fuck, this is harder than in real life.
Outing it. Because they've always been very vocal that as
so
soon
I don't
as they
know.
said
I guess who is our target audience? Are we trying to hit both, or are we trying to hit
I need to go into this
the hardcore
more.
skaters?
Yes. We don't consider early access launch to be the finished version of Skate, and neither should you. That's what I said too. Have your expectations low. Just wait for the game to come out. Keep playing. Keep giving feedback, because that's all we should do. It is early access. Will Skate have an offline mode? The simple answer is no. I don't get why people ask this. It has never been an idea from this new Skate that we would get an offline mode.
I don't really understand this enough to be mad about it, but I saw a lot of people are very mad about this. But like, what does that mean? Because like, you know, I used to play Skate 3, put a disc in a PS3. Like why can't you play offline? So it just means your computer has to be plugged into the internet and other people are in the world. People are mad because it's online only. Well, like, why wouldn't they just make it offline? I don't really understand.
One asks, can we get an offline mode? But that's because they know that it's online.
It's the next level of gaming. Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't really understand enough.
Very, very.
Well, like something like Fortnite, right? Fortnite does not have an offline mode. Can you LAN party against other people in the local area connection, or can you only play online? I would assume that you can only play online, right? You could play online in your own private server, but you wouldn't be able to like be offline and play against the local connection.
This is
yeah,
a
online only.
live
yeah,
service, free-to-play game. Why would there be an offline mode for a live service, free-to-play game? Doesn't really make sense in this style of game, if you ask me, to have an offline mode. Like, you don't go and play Fortnite offline. You don't go and play Apex Legends offline.
Look at this! I'm clued in! He used Fortnite as an example, just like I did.
The other players, because they're trying to create an environment where you skate.
I don't mind paying a little bread to have a baker board. That's sick. It's funny just to think that, like, in real life, you go and buy a baker board, then you play the game and you go and buy the baker board. That's crazy.
You meet other skaters in the world. How did you come up with the name San Amsterdam? Well, We totally conducted an extensive scientific data.
People get mad if no offline make no sense. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand enough. What is their argument for wanting to play? Like we say, are they camping or something? Actually, I'm not really sure what. Like, why would they want the offline mode?
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured too that they would have done. It's not like they just came up with the name. Who would have thought that?
I got it like that. I just show up at my job and make money. Hell yeah.
In the playtest should be.
Sounds
absolutely
good.
Yeah. I signed up but never got in. It's nothing personal, we promise. I got so many comments under my post. Also because Skate commented going, "Oh, we can't wait to share more." And then they were just like, "When are you letting me in? Why have I not been let into this playtest? When are you letting more people in?" All that stuff. And I was just like, I don't work for Skate. I'm in the EA content creator network. I am a avid fan. I cannot help you get into these tests.
I don't think they have any real argument. They're just angry about any microtransactions in game, and online only games tend to have them. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense for games to have microtransactions, right? But I think it's fair enough for everyone to hate them. And then they should say like, hey, never put a microtransaction to unlock tray flips. That's not cool. But yeah, microtransaction to buy MakerBoard is okay. And I think Skate has agreed on like a similar vein to that, right? But you could see why people hate them.
Nothing to do with them. I just really love this.
Twisted Fate, are you going to do a GTA 5 playthrough? The plan is, if we reach our farming sub goal of 25 subs, which we currently have 15, I will buy the game and play. I will play in this stream if it occurs. If it does not occur, then I will not.
Like franchise. And I found it really hilarious that people thought I could actually like put in a good word. Is there anything cool going to be locked behind paywall? No, they've already said that.
How do we get EA to let me in? I'm in now, but they said I can't stream it. Maybe I should formally ask them if I could stream it. If I could stream it, I'll play it right now. Like the playtest. I played it one time, but I was just like, it's just fucking Skater XL, same bullshit. Like, it wasn't like, to me, I wasn't like, oh my god, finally, this is revolutionary. I was just like, oh, okay, so the controls are kind of similar to Skater XL, like whatever. That was my experience. But yeah, I should formally ask them, because they did send me the MCOP stuff. I love the marketing of MCOP. Like, I mean, I'm critical of them, right? But I love Skate 4. Like, hell yeah, I love Skate 1, 2, and 3. When Skate 1 demo came out on Xbox, I was so hyped, because that kind of hit me in the right age. And I played it so much. And then I played 1, 2, and 3. And then that was probably when I kind of phased out of video games, is after 3.
Will there be locations on the map that will cost money? Again, no, they've said that there won't be, and they've made that very clear. From
I just don't get, why is it all cartoony and shit? Like, why is it? I mean, I understand the map is not developed or whatever, but it's just like, I don't know, something about it just feels like
I have to
Fortnite.
Pay to level up? No, it's not pay to win. They've also said that. I don't get these questions. Yeah, that's it. They've already made
GFX a placeholder.
Very, very clear.
Yeah, I guess.
So
because it's for kids. I mean, I guess that's true too.
Now flip-flopped. But that is it for Skate's first volume of the grind. And I actually found this to be kind of a cool concept for them to finally answer more stuff outside of the Discord and etc. Because not a lot of people actually do watch
Can I stream it?
It is only the nerds like me who go in and analyze the tiniest things they say.
I played Skate 1 demo for like 200 hours. I remember trying to skate outside of the map and not fall through the holes. I think I would have a high amount of hours too. I think I had a knee injury right around then. Or some kind of injury. They won't let you stream it. But what about rules for them and not for me? Will they give me anything like that? Rules for thee and not for me.
Single tiny bit of
Can we flex?
Skate footage we now get from them in those videos. But I hope you really like this video.
Rules for all, LOL.
Have been so hyped to finally make.
Well, yeah, that's why I never bothered to ask.
Gonna say anything. So the fact that they finally have, and you are getting this video, just means that we are getting closer to launch, and I can't wait to experience that with you guys. So, apart from that, I'll see you in the next video that will come whenever we hear more. Bye, guys.
Okay, well, that was cool. I guess we didn't learn too much, but I like that they're doing this newsletter. There might be more out because this was 2 weeks ago. But yeah, maybe I will ask them if they'll let me stream it. If they let me stream it, I'll absolutely play it on stream. What engine is it on? I got no idea about shit like that. UR5. But yeah, shout out to this small creator bringing the news. Check out their channel and show them some support. That was a nice, well-made video.